What's going on, everybody? TG here, back with another video. Another wild day in the market, wild swings. There's no predictability. There's no, lack of volatility in this market. It is crazy. It's costing me a lot, honestly. Tech stocks being sold off hard again at the open, and there's more uncertainty in this market. These ridiculous hedge funds and brokers that are restricting people from trading is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad. I'm glad the hedge funds are taking a big loss. I'm so sick of them manipulating stocks. I'm glad retail investors are getting more and more involved in the market. And I encourage this, guys. This is what I've been encouraging, us, people like us getting into the market, having a voice in all of this because it should not just be, 10 hedge funds on Wall Street that control 90% of the market. It should be the people of the United States controlling it. And I'm glad that there's sort of a revolution. I hope those hedge funds go bankrupt for what they do. Shorting stocks, manipulating stocks, using scare tactics. I mean, we see this crap every single day with Amazon, and I'm glad that something's going to be done. But speaking of Amazon, we have earnings next week on Tuesday, and I'm betting huge on it. So stay tuned. Look forward to that bet because I'll show you guys right now in this video. It's a huge bet. I'm obviously extremely stressed out about it, but it could pay off huge if this bet hits. And yeah, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. So as you guys can clearly see, another wild day in the market. Pre-market actually was looking pretty decent for a couple of our positions, but then we just got absolutely hammered when the bell rang, started to get a little bit of legs under us, and then, just continue to fall again. But we are using these dips as an opportunity. So betting huge on Amazon. I have a lot of Amazon options expiring. So these ones will expire worthless today. So we collected all the premium out of those ones. But for next week, we have a lot on the line. We have 3180s, 3200s, 3175s, and 3190s put credit spreads for Amazon. Now, obviously, that's very close to what the price is now, since it's at about 3200 exactly right now. And we're expecting Amazon to absolutely fly for earnings. And I think this is a pretty realistic bet. I mean, it's sat in a channel for a very long time, and I think it's due for a run. So we're risking a couple thousand on these options. If you can clearly see here, this is $1,000 risk right here. But if you look at the percent return we're getting on our investment, it's very good. We're getting a 49.2% return on investment for this particular option, which is obviously extremely high because the implied volatility for this option is extremely high due to earnings. So they're expecting a big move in one direction or the other, and we are expecting that move to be in the upwards direction. You know me, I'm very long on tech. I think Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, all these are very good stocks backed by good earnings. As we've seen, I mean, Apple had a blowout quarter. I'm expecting Amazon to, and potential stock split could really send that one good. So risking 1,000 on that one, getting some good returns on it. This one right here, we are risking 500. Yeah, we're risking 500 and we're getting 230. So again, about 40-something% return on investment. But that one's obviously right by the money, so that's very risky. We're obviously down some on that because we wrote it yesterday, thinking that it wouldn't fall any more, but obviously we were wrong about that. We also have another one, another $500 risk that we're getting about exactly 50% on. So, it's crazy the amounts that you can get on these playing earnings. And, even if Amazon only goes up a little or it can't go down much. That's the problem. But I'm expecting it to be pretty good. And then, of course, we have this one as well, about the same thing, about a 50% return on investment. So risky stuff, but I'm expecting it to be good. We've also opened up some positions on Facebook because Facebook got dinged today. Again, things really taking a hit, down 3% after, again, stellar earnings, and yet the stock is dipping hard for some reason. So we're risking about 7,200 on these Facebooks, but some of them are expiring in a couple months. Some of them are expiring 2/5. So a little bit risky, but at the same time, Facebook is an amazing company backed by amazing earnings, and I'm not too worried about that. I think I only have a couple risky positions in it that 252.5, and it's sitting at 255, so it's also going down a couple more points. But we give ourselves about 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, pardon me. And then we have some for 245s, February 19th, and then we have obviously more down here. Leaps puts that we sold on Facebook. I like Facebook. I think it's an amazing company backed by amazing earnings. And that's what you guys want. You want a good company backed by earnings. Our Tesla put might actually work out as well. It's sitting at 805. It has to stay under 820. I might actually close this out early if I get up about 50% just to be safe. And hopefully there's no end of the day run up to 820. But as of right now, it's looking pretty good. Well, it's 8:07 now, so not so much, but it moves fast. We'll have to keep it in check. But like I said, guys, we're all in. Our buying power is 78 cents left. We are literally all in right now, and I'm expecting it to be a big move. I think Amazon's going to post some amazing earnings, and I think its stock is going to fly. Like I said, between their AWS, their e-commerce, their ad revenue, their Whole Foods, their Twitch, they have so many moats where they just make income. And then, of course, their Prime membership, which, I mean, we saw they had 143 million Prime members in the US alone. And I'm thinking worldwide probably growed as well. So maybe we're at 250,000, in total, which would be huge. So it's something to look out for. It's definitely a risky play. We're obviously risking about 9,500 on these, but I think it'll pay off big. And of course, our big player that we have is our Leaps call that we have on Amazon. We were obviously up a lot more at one point. We were up like 15,000 on it, but it took a bit of a hit. So down 13% from where it was, and it was at about 60, and now it's at about 50. So it's about a $10,000 difference almost. So hopefully this will work out good, and we'll be able to make some good tendies on this play. But it moves really freaking fast, and it's obviously very annoying. This is why I said I hate these hedge funds, because they just manipulate the shit out of this price, and they keep it in a channel. They're trying to force them to split the stock. I mean, you just see it. It's disgusting that they're able to do this. But I'm glad people are sticking to the hedge funds right now, and we'll have to see what happens. But I'm expecting Amazon to do well. I really am. I think it's going to do extremely well this earnings, and maybe a potential stock split. I hope Bezos will do good by the company and do good by the shareholders, because everyone wants a stock split and everyone wants retail investors to be able to get into the stock. But it's up to him in the end, and we'll see what he does. But hopefully he'll make the right choice and help out the people, because that's really what it's about. So just a weird week in the market. We still managed to finish up, obviously. I don't know how accurate 13,000 is. Maybe it's accurate. I don't even know at this point. But it didn't come with its fair share of scares. So we'll see. It's all about next week. I'm not counting my chickens until they hatch, because this could be gone like that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.